Good morning, Nigerians. I'm here again this morning to talk on an issue that is so crucial to our economic and the national interests of this nation. We are aware today since President Tinubu assumed the responsibility of piloting Nigeria, he has been globetrotting various nations, developed nations, just to solicit for one assistance or the other, soliciting for foreign investment, soliciting for loan, and so many other things which I strongly believe will not be in the interest of Nigeria. If I may say, will this not be a new neocolonization of the country? Yes, it can be. When we run to developed nations for assistance in one way or the other, we are trying to bring the developed nation to dictate to us, to take control of most of our facilities, which does not actually augur well for the interests of this nation. Let me digress a little bit to tell Nigerians who does not actually know what neocolonization means. Immediately after the Second World War that began on 1st September 1939, which come to an end 1st September 1945, former colonies, they were still depending on foreign nations for survival. But as time goes on, it was expanded to developed nations trying to take control over nations in a colonial manner, to dictate to nations, especially developed nations, on what to do or how their economy could be run. You see, when we travel out to solicit for loans, for foreign investment, definitely there must be a condition that will not be palatable to the nation. Is condition that will so unhealthy for the nation. Today we have a lot of things like inflations, poverty, or what have you. The developed nation, they tend to run the nations. God forbid, I see a situation one day when developed nation, they will want to seize facilities in Nigeria because of the money we are taking from them. If we cannot pay, definitely they will take over certain facilities. So, globetrotting the world, begging for investment, begging for loan, and other things is a way of trying to recolonize the nations. It's a kind of imperialistic tendencies where we now allow the developed nations to come and dictate to us and have control over so many things, like removal of all subsidy. These are conditions developed nations are given before they give loans. If they come to your country to invest, there are equally benefits more than what Nigerians will get. What is the essence of all this? Is to impoverish the nation the more. With Nigerians, at this time around, you will try as much as possible to look inward and do a lot of things for ourselves. Our president, President Tinubu, traveling on a daily basis to develop nation, tell them we need assistance to do one thing or the other. Is a new neocolonialization. It's a way of bringing the developed nation to take over virtually most of Nigerian means of livelihood. Today, we are suffering. We are suffering because you remove oil subsidy. And removal of oil subsidy is a condition for developed nations, for them to benefit from the nation, which will definitely not augur well for developing nations like Nigeria. Nigeria should strive. We have all the resources to make Nigeria great. Where are we running here and there to develop nations for help, for assistance? But it's not bad when you go to nations that are more developed than you for things. But when it becomes so rampant, it tears on our economy. It tears on so many things negatively. Nigeria has all it takes to be the giant of the world. The resources are there. Managing the resources have been a bane for our dear country, Nigeria. I think our president, President Tinubu, should try as much as possible to reduce this mortgagement of Nigerians into the hands of the developed nations. And this will not augur well for the country. Thank you very much. May God bless Nigeria.